G'day. I'm going to show you how to make some chili. Well, at least my recipe for chili. We have a pound of hamburger, tomato sauce, kidney beans, diced tomatoes, and chili beans, an onion, salt and pepper, chili powder, white vinegar, and Lawry's seasoned salt. And we're gonna put all these in about this size of a pot. I don't really know what size that is, but it's that size of a pot. Alright, back in a minute. Now we're gonna start cooking the meat. Sear it. Well, the way I describe it, basically cook it like you want to cook your taco meat, you know? And, yeah, that's how you cook it. And I'm going to let that cook to a nice brown. And, oh yeah, and while you're cooking it, throw a little, one second. While you're cooking it, throw a little salt on there. Or a lot. Whatever. Depends on how you want it. Rinse that up. Now you can use pretty much any kind of ground meat you want. Beef, deer, turkey, ostrich, buffalo, snake. I've actually had rattlesnake chili before. It was different. I don't know if I liked it or hated it, but it was weird. Turkey is the best, but I don't really want to buy turkey, so I got regular ground beef hamburger. Alright, come back to that. I have diced up my tomatoes to a medium dicing thing. I don't know, whatever. You have the all the ingredients here. Alright, I'm gonna finish cooking this meat and then we're gonna pick back up. Once you get your meat to that nice brown, this is when you add all the stuff. Well, at least all the canned stuff. Tomato sauce, tomato dices. I'm gonna drain this a bit. Alright. That in there. Oh yeah, by the way, set it on like a medium high. Right in the middle. Right there. See, the flame should be nice and low. Gotta let it simmer. Chili beans. And then the kidney beans. And don't forget the onions. Okay, and then mix it all up. Now we're going to throw in some little salt, about maybe a tablespoon, and about the same with pepper. Then the chili powder. Switch hands here. You want about I would say 2 tablespoons if you like it spicy-ish. Okay, and then you stir it up. And it's basically just one of those, let it simmer for about 40 minutes. When everything gets nice and cooked or whatever. And then you surprise it with a little bit of vinegar. Not even joking. Let it cook for about 40 minutes or so at like maybe low to medium heat. I'm gonna do it at medium heat. Let it cook. Then in 40 minutes, I'm gonna put in the white vinegar. See you then. By the way, when you're letting it simmer, be sure to stir it every so often. Stir it every so often so it don't burn. If it's nice and soupy, you probably don't have to worry about it. But if you like it chunky with a little less soup than most people, keep stirring it because it will burn. Just a little side tip. It has been cooking for about a half an hour now. The way you can tell when to add the vinegar is when the onions basically match the tomato. Well, that one didn't, but most of them do. When the onions are nice and orange or whatever the main color is of your chili, add about a tablespoon. And just so everyone knows, when I say tablespoon, I mean like a cereal bowl spoon, not like an actual measurement of a tablespoon. So, just heads up. But I don't have 2 hands free, so I'm going to just judge this as best I can. So about... that was probably more, but oh well. Life goes on. Stir it up. Leave it on that medium heat. Matter of fact, if you have a lid, get that thing and throw it on there. Keeps the heat inside. And if it boils, no big deal. Stir a little bit more. Yeah, I put too much vinegar in there. I can smell it. You're not supposed to smell the vinegar. It's kind of the... oh well, it is what it is. And then... let's see, put it on a little bit of a lower heat, and this thing will probably be cooking for another half an hour. So far, we're about 45 minutes into it with the meat cooking and preparing all the stuff. Well, the meat cooking only took about 3 minutes, and then letting it put all stuff in it, let it simmer for about half an hour, so we're about 35 minutes into it. And then we're going to leave this alone for about another half hour on low heat, and then we're going to check it. Alright, it's been simmering with the vinegar for about half an hour now, and it is well done. Now, you can eat it right now, but me personally, I like to get it off the flame, put the lid back on it, set it to the back of the stove, and no joke, I will leave it for about 3 hours to soak in its own juices. That's how I guess you can get the best out of it. You can eat it right now, but I like to let it sit for a few hours, 3, 4, 5 hours even, before I even take a bite of it. And well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's a good meal, and have a nice day. Now it's been sitting for about 2 hours after I got done cooking it. And I figure I'm going to show you how I prepare it, like in a bowl. There's a bowl. I use, there's that, Frank's Red Hot Original. Now most people use saltine crackers. I use Ritz's and sour cream. That's how I prepare it. Well, I'll actually prepare it. How's that? I'll try it with one hand, see how this works out. So 2 scoops, not a very big bowl. Do a scoop of sour cream. Not that much. Pop that in there. Little sauce. Then Ritz's crackers. Yeah, that pretty much concludes the whole how to make chili thing. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Now, have a nice day.